Hey there, it's Melissa from Sincerely Saturday. I am back with a brand new craft for you today. It's something actually I made a little over 7 years ago, and since it's fall season, I decided it's a great time to share. Something I call boot blossoms. It is detachable bows and flowers that you can put on your wellies. There are a couple different specialty items and sizes of things that you're going to need, and I will list those in the description box below. Some of this stuff you may have on hand. First thing that you're going to need is going to be just a regular old measuring tape, some Sharpies and a lighter color. I chose gold, waxed thread, a glove sewing needle, some snaps, an awl, and some thimbles if your fingers are sensitive like mine. My favorite part about this craft is how customizable it is to what you need it for. I just made some really cute and fast felt anemones and a bunch of bows, but don't feel pressured to do that. Go to the craft store and buy pre-made stuff. As long as you're able to sew a snap on the back of whatever you buy, you should be good to go. And you better believe that if I'm going to a Seahawks game, I'm going to slap on some green and blue onto these rain boots. So I purchased my rain boots from Walmart. They are wide calf. The most important aspect to these is that they're completely flat on the outside calf edge. There's nothing going to impede me from sewing a snap on there. So we're going to begin by finding kind of the center of my calf. So these have like a little center both on the front and the back. So I'm just measuring between both of the two, and it comes to 4.5 inches. And once I've got that right on the edge there, I'm just going to put a little mark at the very tippy top at 4.5 inches. That's just to mark. So it gives me a good guide where I'm going to drop down to put my snap. Once I have that, I'm going to measure 1.25 inches down from that. And that is going to be where I'm going to put the top of my snap. The very first stitch is going to go there. So once you have that marked, you're going to use the male part of the snap. You're going to lay it down and you're going to mark all of the areas where you're going to use the awl to punch through your rubber boot. Just make sure that you got all the spaces marked correctly. And once you've done that, you're going to take your awl and you're going to punch it through. And you don't have to go all the way through. You're going to push like 1 inch through. And once you've done that, you're going to want to mark where the awl has gone through on the inside of the boot. And that's important because we're going to use that as a guide when we're sewing. Continue piercing the holes with your awl and marking the inside of the boot as you go. Once you have that completed, it's time to sew the snap on. This project we're going to be using a really thick string. I chose to use waxed thread, and I will provide a link below. Also, we're going to be using that glove sewing needle, and it actually came in the kit with the awl, the thimbles, that waxed thread, and a couple other things, and I will provide that link below so it's easy for you to find, and it wasn't that expensive. So we're going to start actually sewing from the inside of the boot out. That's to hide the knot and also look a little bit tidier when we're finished. That's why it's important that you mark the inside holes so that it's easy for you to find. Just work your way around, sew that snap on. There's really no wrong way to do it. Just make sure that you're connecting everything really well, because we need to make sure that this is a sturdy substrate so that when we are snapping on and off our embellishments, that is really sturdy and it's going to stay on for a long time. So that's it. All you did was sew a couple snaps onto your rain boots and some embellishments, and now you have something that is interchangeable and should last you all year round. I cannot wait to see what you guys make, and I hope that you really, really enjoyed this and will make something wonderful for you, your family, or friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and visit my blog, sincerelysaturday.com, for other awesome tutorials and DIYs. Cheers!